led by Dr. Massimo Introvigne, editor-in-chief of Italian magazine Winter and an world-renowned sociologist, and Willy Fortret, co-founder and director of Brussels-based NGO Human Rights Without Frontiers. 12 international human rights experts from 8 countries in Europe and the United States visited Taiwan in mid-April 2023. They visited the Legislative Yuan, Taiwan Association for Human Rights, the National Human Rights Museum, and various universities. On the 11th of April, they came to the last part of their visit, the Control Yuan and the National Human Rights Commission, where they met Control Yuan President Chen Qu and the Commission members Tian Qiujing, Lai Zhencang, to discuss issues related to transitional justice and the cases of human rights persecution during Taiwan's post-authoritarian period.
That there was a dictatorship here during 40 years, and that during the transitional period, the transitional justice did not work correctly, and the Tai Ji Men is a victim of that lack of transitional justice. The Tai Ji Men case is known worldwide now. It's not only a domestic matter, but there is a lot of concern so that justice can be made in this case.
The most important freedom of religion or belief case in Taiwan is the case of Tai Ji Men, and I believe that both the president of the Control Yuan and Ambassador Pusintali and members of the Human Rights Commission took an interest in the Tai Ji Men case and promised, as they say, to work as a bridge between Tai Ji Men and the government to find a quick solution. Taiwan needs friends, but to get friends, it should not be open to criticism on its human rights record. So I believe the message passed loud and clear that the Tai Ji Men case needs to be solved, and it needs to be solved in a fair and honest and just way, and it needs to be solved quickly.
Pusintali, Taiwan's first ambassador at large for religious freedom, appointed by President Tsai Ing-wen in 2019 to assist the government in promoting religious freedom, also accompanied the investigation group to visit the Control Yuan and urged that democracy and freedom should not be window dressing. He hopes all the people in Taiwan can make a positive impact on society.
Their property should be returned to them, otherwise, Tai Ji Men is flourishing outside the country, but in Taiwan, it is suppressed by the government. I think it is true that Taiwan seems to take freedom of religion or belief very seriously internationally, but internally, we have these problems. Transformational justice can be realized step by step. And the faster the transformation goes, the better it is, but you can't limit it to a time period for one time only, it should be continuous. So what will it happen to our whole democratic society in Taiwan? In addition to avoiding the future occurrence of some of these persecutions, such as the White Terror, more importantly, we will extend the position of justice to become the conscience of our people in Taiwan.
We hope that this is the right moment to solve the few problems that our friend, the Taiwanese government, may have in respecting fully the human rights problem, like, the case of Tai Ji Men.
You have rule of law and you need to abide by the law. But when the law is not solving the problem, then you need to find solutions which are not against the law, per the law, but can be sometimes creative. Let's find solutions out of the box and be creative and do it for justice. Justice sometimes is even above the law.
How can we ensure that certain human rights issues that still persist in Taiwan are not overlooked due to bureaucratic inaction, legal loopholes, and a lack of awareness among the people? There is much work to be done in this regard. It is not a matter of sweeping generalizations or dismissing the existence of human rights problems. Rather, it requires acknowledging the transitional issues and lingering challenges that have yet to be fully addressed. We must undertake the responsibility, both politically and morally, and exhibit the courage needed to unravel the complex situations faced by numerous individuals in their respective cases.
During their week-long visit to Taiwan, they made exchanges with the government agencies as well as civil society organizations and provided many suggestions, bring positive influence to Taiwan society. Democracy and freedom should not be empty words. Instead, the government should show its determination to put an end to cases of injustice for human rights protection and to unite all the people of Taiwan moving towards a promising future.